I would like to express my deepest gratitude to everyone who is present here today, especially to our esteemed advisors currently present in this meeting. That is the board chair, Professor PLO Lumumba, Professor Richard Jackson, and Professor David Mikla. Would also like to thank our board member, Professor Melvis Ndilote Nasenche, our honest members who are present here today, Dr. Muhammad Dan Suleiman, who's just given his welcome remarks, Dr. Emek Njoku, Grace Dankwa, Sherif Shaban, Fakat Seidu, Didas Kamana, Ufta Diallo, Al-Hassan Tairu, and Guyo Sama. You've worked very tirelessly to organize this launch from scratch. And most importantly, I would also like to thank the amazing people joining us from different parts of the world today. And you've taken your time out of your schedules to join us here today. We don't take that for granted. So thank you very much. Before I go into what exactly ANeCS is all about, I'd just like to share a small slide here about our vision and mission. Let me just share that. Yeah. Yeah. So as Dr. Muhammad has rightly stated, the vision around ANeCS actually was born because of the need for critical scholarship on security issues in the continent. Our mission really for ANeCS, we are committed to challenging the dominant security narratives in Africa by fostering critical research and out-of-the-box thinking, promoting knowledge sharing and empowering communities to build sustainable peace and security. So in essence, we veer away from the militarization and the issue of arms and promoting armies in the continent. And we say that there are alternative ways of handling security within the continent. So that is our biggest mission. We don't go with the traditional sort of thinking when it comes to security. We promote the issues that affect the community. We look at those issues and we promote discourses surrounding community solutions to our African security problems. Our vision mainly, we are committed to challenging the dominant security narratives in Africa by fostering critical research, out-of-the-box thinking, and empowering communities as well. So basically, I'm really excited about this day because this is not an ordinary day, because this day marks the birth of something extraordinary for the African continent. This is because for far too long, Africans have been the largest consumers of destructive traditional mode of knowing and doing security that has invented this facade of African inferiority when it comes to the issues of knowledge production. It is actually quite tragic that the African continent only produces 2% of knowledge, yet we consume 98% of knowledge coming outside the continent. So it is our imperative, and it's actually a clarion call right now, because we cannot really continue to walk down the same path of regurgitating the same foreign solutions that are coming out of the continent and are out of touch with the realities of the continent. So basically, we have to stop and ask, where did the rain start beating us as the African continent when it comes to knowledge production? Indeed, as the celebrated scholar Chinua Achebe rightly puts it, a man who does not know where the rain began to beat him cannot say where he dried the body. Really, where did the African continent start drying its body? On these issues, and especially on the issues of security that are very much state-centric, and the community has been left out of decision making. So in essence, the formation of ANeCS, as I previously stated, arose as a clarion call to stop and rethink our security based on our own terms. And this is actually a call to unlearn and then to relearn security from our own point of view. Just to highlight what ANeCS has done so far, ANeCS has been active for the last 5 months. And so far, we are very happy to state that we have scores of members, over 1,000 followers on LinkedIn at the moment. We have an impressive 150 volunteers from all over the world who we want to thank immensely for their commitment. Because this goes actually to demonstrate the true commitment of the continent for change and the passion of the African scholars to actually see that change being implemented. So ANeCS's goal, as we previously stated, is to mobilize critical knowledge from an African-centered perspective to resolve conflict issues within the continent. And that actually informed our theme today, which is African solutions to our security issues. We have various membership opportunities within the network, including publicizing of our members' new publications on all our social media platforms. So basically, we showcase our scholars' works within the platforms. So we're in the process at the moment of collaborating with various organizations in terms of training on matters to do with security. And we'll also have an annual conference that we'll be organizing every October of every year to discuss various themes in security studies. At the same time, we're in the process of coming up with a book series, which is titled African Elders Series. This series will be on the great thinkers in the continent, and we're very happy to announce today that our first series will be on the great thoughts of our very own Professor PLO Lumumba, and we look forward very much to having the engagement that will start on this series over the next few months. So this is such an exciting time for all of us. I'd really want to thank all the people that are joining us today from different parts of the world. And we look forward very much to vibrant engagements over the next few months. Thank you very much for your time today.